Hey everybody, we're fresh out of work. I just noticed that there is a new update video about Diablo 4 Season 5, and I really wanted to check it out and kind of react to it, see what's in store, you know, what they're gonna cook up in here. So we're gonna watch that now, all right?
We've been saying this whole time that hell is coming. Now, hell is here.
Yes, it is.
Something that's always present in a Diablo title, and we wanted to make sure that for Diablo 4, returning to hell was a special moment. We referenced the endgame cinematic with Prava and Inarius taking the fight to hell at the end of the game. We really wanted to capture
we need more cutscenes
that
like that one.
that sensation of... The Infernal Hordes is a new endgame activity in Diablo 4. It's primarily a wave-based activity. You're going to be fighting wave after
I hope they've
wave
improved it
demon
quite a
forces
bit. It was
in
kind
hell.
of scuffed in PTR.
Wave-based game,
Some unlucky souls that marched on hell from the Cathedral of Light have now been revived.
Oh, some new
in
mobs,
hell
sick.
And fight against you.
Well,
alongside
retextured mobs, let's be
basically
honest.
everything that hell has to throw at you, we're throwing it at you this season.
For World Tier 1,
I'm gonna be honest, the intro quest to the Infernal Hordes was better than the actual Infernal Hordes. The quest was good. It was a ton of mob density. It was sick.
and 2 players, we've built out a seasonal progression that'll help them become more powerful in order to be able to confront the Infernal Hordes. First is you can earn reputation, and that reputation applies to a reputation track that earns lots of really cool rewards.
Okay, so you'll be able to get a bunch of... Oh, one of them is a fucking mythic icon.
The other thing we've built are micro-dungeons called Hell Breaches that offer a glimpse at the Infernal Hordes mechanics. And they give you a chance to learn the mechanics before you confront the Infernal Hordes at World Tier 3.
Oh, cool. So, World Tier 2
The
then?
final boss in this season is the Fell Council.
And the Fell Council is some familiar faces that you might recognize from Diablo 2.
These were priests of the Zakarum, holy men who were corrupted and
The designs look
basically
good.
became vessels of hatred in their...
Ether is the resource that you gather during the Infernal Hordes that you can then spend at the end of the activity.
There's going to be a fixed number of
Okay, so there's a different color Aether right here. So maybe it gives you more than these do.
waves that you have to defeat. And once you've completed all those waves, then you'll face the Fell Council, defeat them, and collect your treasure.
So upon defeating the Fell Council, the spoils of hell will spawn, and then you consume your burning ether and opening those chests. Now,
Okay, that was way more loot than there was in PTR. So you're actually going to get multiple different legendaries dropping. Okay.
really skilled players are going to be able to really maximize that ether so they get the biggest payout possible.
Oh
at
shit.
the end
Okay, that's
after defeating the Fell Council.
That's the chest that cost, I believe, 250 Aether right there. So you're gonna have to be getting a ton of Aether, doing the little events in there.
So with
Here
this
we
burning
go.
ether, you'll be able to get new uniques, you'll be able to get new
That looks fucking good. that helmet is sick.
legendaries, you'll be able to get rare materials, things you might have scoured the whole of Sanctuary for in previous seasons or in the base game, but now we offer it to you here, down in the depths of hell.
A lot of these new uniques and legendaries really build on top of this idea that they've been forged in hell. And so they're going to have unique looks that you can
Yeah.
then make into cosmetics.
I think
to
that's the
apply
Shard of
wherever you like.
Verithiel. I got
They
that in
can
the
also
PTR.
have unique VFX and sound effects to really create the sense that they were forged in hell. One particular one that I enjoy using a lot are boots. Boots, you say? Well, these boots not only have been
Dude,
forged in
these
hell.
boots.
Whenever you use a power with a cooldown, they shoot out a ring of fire.
The boots that do
that
AoE,
hits
yeah.
everyone around you.
Okay, so I pulled up the patch notes here, and I did actually take a look at some of it, and this really caught my eye, okay? So this is actually going to be the updated Shako, one of the best Uber Uniques in the game. Do you see anything different about this? 20% cooldown reduction, okay? It usually has, I think, 7% cooldown reduction. That says 20%. Okay, this is a huge deal because it's not that hard to obtain the Shako anymore unless they change it. So you could, if you masterwork this, you could potentially get this to like what, like literally like 50% cooldown reduction if your masterworking percentage stays the same. So there might even be changes to other mythic uniques that we haven't seen yet. And this one right here is gigantic. 20% cooldown reduction in just your helmet with no masterwork. That is insane. I had to show this real quick. Okay, August 6th. Yes, sir. I cannot wait to play that shit. Season 5 looks like it's going to be really, really good. Make sure you follow for more. It helps me feed this guy.